our giant, our giant camera.
There's a lag.
It just takes a second. Yeah.
Yeah, there's lag.
Okay.
I promise somebody's seeing it right now.
Somebody's seen it, or they're seeing commercial right now.
Oh, true. Probably that. Probably that.
With maybe a guy wearing a Rams shirt, and they're eating soup.
That looks like decent soup.
Campbell's chunky.
Probably not very filling, but
chunky soup.
Chunky soup.
Eat that
better
chunk.
be chunky.
Eat that chunk.
Chunk soup.
Yeah, eat the chunk. Hey, look.
Hey, look.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is chunky still a thing that you can say? Like, I know fat is off the table. Can you say chunky still, or do you have to say husky?
When
and
it's
if
talking
so,
about soup, you can say anything.
I don't
so I could call
really
soup fat and it wouldn't be
that-
offended, is what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know anyone that uses the term husky, to be honest.
Well, okay,
No.
what overweight then? Can we call it just overweight soup? Is that like
No, because that sounds,
what we
that
can
sounds
do?
even worse.
How about
Does it?
pronated
Pronated?
weight?
I still
Big-
say we can say, I think a soup, if it is chunky, you can call it chunky.
Okay.
I don't care if it's
All
PC.
Hello, Epic and Idiotic and
Hey,
Alice.
epic,
Hello, everybody.
idiotic, Alice.
We're gonna play just a nice, sweet, cute little dating sim.
Yep.
So I've
Gonna-
been told.
And
Yeah.
I brought Rochelle in, and
Huh?
oh, thank you, Epic.
Hey, thanks,
Thank you
Epic.
for gifting that sub to Feline Fancy, which I'm pretty sure I used to feed my old cat. That so. Semantics. I almost Doki Doki panicked. I get it. That was a game. Doki Doki Panic.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I almost
That's what,
Doki'd in my
Mario
pants.
Brothers 2 is based on.
All right, can I start this thing?
Yeah.
Go ahead and start. Yeah.
Oh, what's
your
okay?
name?
Shoot, our first big decision.
It's the three of us.
Oh man.
What was
Yeah.
ours? What was
Crosif.
We were Crosive.
Crosif?
It actually still fits.
Would it be Crocell?
Crocell.
Crocell.
But actually, Crosif actually still works because there's row in the middle of it, but
Rochelle.
Rochelle.
Ooh, that sounds
All right.
fancy
Rochelle
as
sounds
fuck.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Rochelle.
It's gonna be my new metal name.
Metal.
I don't know. It just looks like
Oh.
it looks like Chrome.
Crochelle.
Rochelle. It sounds like something you would make for your grandmother. Like I'm gonna Rochelle you.
It's Ocean. Hey.
Heavy
Hey.
set stew. Idiotic comics.
Alice, what's
Hi,
going on?
Alice. I'm doing good.
See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious. Am I me talking right now, or am I a girl? Like, who is
You're a
this main
guy.
character? Okay.
You're a man.
I think I was
Okay.
the one that said. I think the girl said, "Hey."
Oh, okay. She's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay. I'm already stuck. I don't know what to do. What button do I push? There we go. That
There you
girl
go.
is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend I can't read all this out loud.
You know, the kind of friend you never
for
see
so long.
yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Okay, we're gonna speed read then. We
Yeah.
used to walk to school
We used to
together
walk
on
to-
days like this, but
There you
starting
go.
around high school, she overslept more, and she more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Okay, but if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Ah! 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 She looks upset. I overslept again.
It's a good voice for her. Yeah.
I caught you this time.
Who's
that's you,
Rochelle? Oh, maybe, but only
she's
because
cool.
I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Rochelle.
Look at that attitude you're getting.
Well, when people just
No,
stare
it's
at you,
not you.
That's me. That's me. Well, if people stare at
Jesus.
you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school.
Oh.
As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
I would love to see a girl that actually has Joe's voice in real life. Yes. By the way, Rochelle, have you decided to join a club yet?
A club? I told you already. Oh, that's me.
Oh.
That's me. I wish it would show like a mysterious guy's like silhouette or something there. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds
in time,
true.
Sarah, an idiotic comment. In time. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to real world.
Wait, what the fuck is a NEET?
What is a NEET?
Wait, is a NEET the opposite of a yeet?
So instead of being thrown, you're just holding still?
You grab something and pull it towards you and you go, neat.
Neat.
Kind of like, that's neat. Neat. Hey, John.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
And the puns.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? She's obnoxious.
Yeah, a little.
You think she's obnoxious? You just wait.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah,
for more.
I guess
wanna
I
do the
promise you
real
that.
Sarah, yes, Sarah, we are ready for Thanksgiving puns.
Oh, that's you.
Oh, yay!
You're one line.
Why do I let myself
Oh,
get
wait.
lectured by such a carefree girl? More than
Hey,
that,
John,
I'm
get
surprised
ready.
I even let
Fucking
myself
ready.
relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
No, I don't.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
That sounds like my life.
Same.
It's my work at
Clubs?
3 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori?
Isn't every club?
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No what?
Well, then you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie!
Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be
Jack.
fun to help start a new club. Hey,
This
Jack.
makes more sense.
Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Mom, please!
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And that Zuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by the club. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
That was very enthusiastic.
She's very excited.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Okay, I'm gonna voice 2 of these girls at least, or
Okay.
I can voice all 3. It doesn't matter. There's 3 new characters coming in, but this one. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I can either do this one also, or Rochelle can do this one too.
Seriously, you brought a boy?
Here we go.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Rochelle, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club.
Fellow string, Chris has played this before. Rochelle and I have not.
Yes.
I have not.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
She's the one that made cupcakes.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls.
Was it like
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
there you go. Sayori ASMRs me. So weird.
Hey, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice meeting both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you, Rochelle. I forgot your name. Fuck. It's great to see you again.
Kind of remind me of David.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Down, Rochelle, we made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Like, that doesn't happen often.
Then, how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
That's a weird exclamation.
Everybody.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
Your trucker shove genre off randomly dating Simpson. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
Oh, semantics, redeem mute. We have to shut up for 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Then let me mute us. Boop. Boop, boop, unmuted.
Whew. Oh man, that was probably the best joke
Yeah.
we've ever told on this stream.
Oh,
my
man.
god,
You would have had to
That
been
was-
there.
that was so good. We've never done that good.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything. Rochelle?
Rochelle died.
I was reading. I was reading semantics thing. You heard? Anyway, I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy.
All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Oh, that's me
Stuff
again.
the world could offer.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
All right, Michael Jackson.
That's not...
He just pops in.
Yeah. Insulted, Yuri looks away.
Oh, you insulted her.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that it was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any other of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
I will.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
Epic Otter, you've been hit by a smooth waifu.
I know,
That's
I saw
great.
that. I was
That's
laughing
good.
a second ago.
I'm doing her hand motions here too.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Rochelle, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Her finger, sorry.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level and creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot
yeah,
of
she do.
things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
It's clear this girl belongs in literature club.
Isn't
Immerse me.
it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Dun dun dun!
You now.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock.
Really?
Agreed.
I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Wow. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
But what? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club. Fuck! Behind last club meeting.
Last club? Fuck, what is this? What kind of game are we playing?
It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I know.
Hey.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Three dots means.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Wait.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Shit, we gotta do Pokespeak for 30 seconds.
What does that mean?
So we gotta talk like Pokemon. So, okay, for the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna use whatever voice we get. I'm gonna use their voice, but I'm gonna do it as a Pokemon.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Choose your Pokemon then.
I'm gonna go Squirtle. I'm going Squirtle.
Okay, I'll do Bulbasaur.
I'll do Pikachu.
Okay.
Sweet.
Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle. Squirt.
Pika.
Squirtle.
Pika.
Squirtle, 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 Squirt, Squirt, Squirtle. Squirt. Squirt, Squirtle.
Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur.
All right, I think we're good.
Okay. I liked your long paragraph.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
Yeah, thanks, Soko.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought.
Oh, they look pissed.
All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry, I thought...
Rochelle?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
It's the end of the meeting?
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Rochelle, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Rochelle, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Hey!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to each one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Well,
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Poem time.
Oh,
Time to write a poem.
pick word you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Oh.
All right. So I told
figure
them
it out.
I'm sitting this part out. This is between Joseph and Rochelle. What words they pick?
All right, which girl are you trying to woo? Right, something to do with...
Who do we like most collectively? Well, between the two of us, I guess.
I kind of like Natsuki, even though I feel like her and Sayori's voice should have been switched. That's my bad. she's supposed to be like this cute, dainty little thing.
But she is very dry, it seems like, so I think it works.
Yeah, she just kind of... I mean, Monica's scary.
Yeah, Monica's very exaggerated. Yuri's very shy. So, what do you
Yuri's
think?
a little psychotic.
Yeah.
Yuri. Oh, we got some votes coming in.
We have 20. Sayori? Oh, Yuri got... Oh, that's just one person voting 3 times.
Maybe we should just pick the words and see who bites.
Okay, I like it.
You guys,
okay.
you guys won't really exactly know and until you click the word. And
all right.
So you might not. So you won't know unless you really get to know.
I have the feeling that infallible is one of Monica's because that's a complicated word in a way.
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna.
Fancy word.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and circle around and see what I land on. Boop. Where am I? Music. Done. All right, you pick this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna close my eyes. Hopeless. It's great.
Okay, closing eyes. Bloop. Frightening. Ooh.
I have the feeling we're gonna woo Monica with this one. Incapable.
Promise.
Sparkle.
Friends.
Sunny.
You said sunny?
Sunny, yeah.
Okay. Suicide, jeez. I'm
Oh
not
my.
picking that. Peaceful.
Essence. Oh my.
These are getting dark. Inferno. Okay.
Sticky climax. Philosophy.
Sarah says if fire shows up, please pick fire.
I chose Inferno for that reason.
Okay, there you go.
Is it my turn again?
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
Depression. Okay, now it's you.
Perfect.
Heart.
Yeah.
Happiness.
Jean's quick. Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Playground. I'm just closing my eyes and the first word I read is what it ends up being.
Sweet.
Journey.
Shiny.
Hurt.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hi again, Rochelle. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Rochelle. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Curious, kind of the dark one.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Agreed. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Oh. Don't worry, guys. Rochelle always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Oh, God,
There you go,
I'm
Sarah.
sorry.
There you go, Sarah.
Aha! There she is. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Rochelle can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori
That was a
seems
great shonen.
seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
Yo, so I didn't read what was just on there, but we have not, Rochelle and I have not played this game, so please no spoilers.
Yeah.
Don't spoil things, guys.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
Hydrate.
On it. I'm posting emojis to get the spoiler off the screen.
Oh.
Okay, good.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read, you idiot.
Hey, what was that? Wait.
And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is...
Oh, that was you.
That was me.
not-
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
What do you mean an accident, you dick?
Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this! I enthusiastically take the book.
Ew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
Phew!
What's this? Somebody close your legs. Phew.
Ew.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read.
It's a good read, but I don't feel like reading.
I could probably fall
story of
asleep
my
right
life.
now. Seriously.
I want to read, but I'm tired.
I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Every fucking one. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
We did hydrate. Thank you, Sarah. Yes.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
Oh, dude, I want to hydrate with hot chocolate.
Ooh, that'd be good.
You're right! Christmas stream.
We could do that.
Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly!
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy! What?
Cupcakes it is then!
I'm feeling a certain kind of way about this cyclical cupcake thing. Anyway.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self.
Just in case she was too smart.
But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things.
Good fun.
I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry! Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all.
You motherfucker.
It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
Can my work have a napping club?
I wish.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know?
That's not how you pronounce hentai.
You misspelled hentai.
Yeah.
You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Huh? Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Ah!
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here.
Damn, you're judging as
It's
fuck. Jesus Christ.
I try to wipe
And you're
off the stain
ugly
with
as
my
sin.
finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Give me one of those big marshmallows. Absorb all the chocolate so I can just cut it up and make it a little marshmallow treat.
Gigantic marshmallow.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Dang, what an asshole.
Hey, you meanie!
Jesus. And no chill.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh my god. I feel bad.
Whoa.
That's super mean!
Sorry, but you'll thank me later.
I'm not sorry.
I start to button her blazer from the bottom.
Excuse me, personal space.
Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Dang. That was the appropriate response.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though.
Joe wants a big marshmallow like the one you used to roast on the fire at Camp Wakanda.
What? I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh my gosh. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
It's so stuffy. I will take small marshmallows. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
I can't twirl in my chair. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things!
Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Eh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Oh boy.
Oh no! Yay! Rochelle, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a
Composition?
Composition.
yeah, water was getting up my nose. Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook.
It's composition.
I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh man.
There you go. Decision time.
Let's go, Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not.
That's me. That's me. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
God. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Okay, I'm gonna read you this poem.
Okay.
Eagles can fly. Yeah, this is her. I think this is Natsuki's poem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natsuki's.
Is that the title? Eagles? Yeah, Eagles Can Fly is the title.
Yeah.
I guess.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Oh.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But
isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. I don't know if that poem hit anybody very hard. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
That's what the poem was about? But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose.
People can try, but that's about it.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did... I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, who's next? Yuri! Do it. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
What do you get when you cross a turkey with an octopus, Sarah?
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words.
Sarah. Enough drumsticks for Thanksgiving. Nice.
Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Sarah, yes.
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well...
Oops.
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
She's a bitch, though.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Sorry to everyone.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
I'd love to share my thought process. Oh, that's you, dang it.
You fuck. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh.
Okay, I'm about to read this thing.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Ooh.
Then... I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
Yeah, you do.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
You were, but it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Liar.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into Ghost, Yuri?
Hoo hoo!
What is that?
Hoo hoo!
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rochelle.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Yeah, Rochelle. You totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture.
Is she telling us she's a ghost?
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost,
Or literally.
lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. It's about my vagina.
Oh,
Hydrate.
And soon to be left with nothing.
well, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Monica.
Hi, Rochelle. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Coco, watch it.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Rochelle. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Oh boy.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I started there. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
Experiment how?
While I watch.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Oh boy.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Jesus.
Ha ha.
That's the correct response.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Mildly terrifying.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, this kind of styles get me pretty popular nowadays. It is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah! Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yes, Sarah. Yes.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Rochelle.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Rochelle poem! And that makes it feel extra special! Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs a sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's just like I said before, Rochelle. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yeah. Now you'll read that poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
You missed a good opportunity for some Michael Jackson there. Here you go.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come and play? Are you testing me to wish away a rainy day? I look alive. I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
I can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school,
Bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
I can't do it, Michael Jackson. I can't do it. There you go.
There you
This
go.
was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting my... I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Look at this language.
Yeah? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you only have to try hard? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Rochelle did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I farted. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Rochelle liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it, bitch.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what
You.
Oh. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
I'm standing up. Maybe you're just jealous that Rochelle appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I'd be a self-cannibal. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Rochelle started showing up.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Rochelle. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Rochelle.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Also, thank you, Cranky Cricket, for NerdSloth updates. New episode of Saturday Morning Cartoon Boom coming out this Saturday. It's gonna be Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. You understand that, right, Rochelle?
Like everything but that last part, yeah.
Well,
Good on that double timing.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh no.
Oh shit! You gotta make a choice.
Who are we gonna pick?
I say help me, Sayori. I don't know.
Okay. Natsuki glares at me, driving up any words I had in my mouth. Driving up.
Driving up.
Right up there.
So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah.
Oh, you too.
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Rochelle? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself?
Cooter connoisseur. Two of us have not.
Time.
Yeah, I have. The other two have not. Thank you for joining the chat, though, and watching. And hello also to Hasten. Do you know that sloths mistake their arms for branches and plummet to their deaths?
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna go to bed sad tonight.
that's
Thanks
real
for that.
sad.
Shit.
Thanks for the nightmares.
Oh, man.
Are you listening to me? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because...
Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
I love that. That's her fight. That's her argument.
Big and beautiful.
Well, okay. What else can we say about them?
And luscious and perfectly round. And her nipples don't look like small dinner plates, God damn it.
Jeez. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly.
And another thing
Monica's-
about her boobs.
Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
She's doing a pun. Dude, don't be a jerk. Or we will ban you.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki
Yeah,
sits
that's
down with
funny.
a blank expression
good.
on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you.
You're cool, Hasten.
I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly.
Rochelle, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Do we not even get to see the poem? Rochelle! Ready to walk home?
The poem.
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. It's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Rochelle, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Oh.
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
What a lovely pat on the shoulder.
Yeah. Let's do this.
What a friendly, neutral pat on the shoulder
Oh.
that was. That was
New poem
Okay.
time.
Hey, Alice, write a poem.
kawaii.
Lucky.
That's cute, isn't it? Oh. Clumsy.
Bloop. Misery.
Contamination.
Hi, Alice.
Okay.
Laugh.
Atone.
Unending.
Nature.
Eternity.
Broken.
Nibble.
Daydream.
Shopping.
Waterfall.
Ambient.
I was gonna say effulgent, but I don't know if that's how you say that. So let's go with sunny.
Fester. Ooh.
Like Uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Empty.
Holiday.
Meager.
There we go.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Rochelle.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you, anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks. Jeez.
Wow.
Oh, no thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles
Wishing
with
it
the
was
latch
his.
and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. You can see right through. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought the snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so
that
only leaves the one option.
What? Well, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Rochelle to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Reford.
Yeah, I fucked up the word. Leave me alone. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Bitch. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh.
Hydrate.
Oh man.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Wink.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Oh!
Plap!
Pwap?
That's my sound effect.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... a cookie?
Oh. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that's one almost worked.
Who's Natsuki?
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Hugging the cookie.
Oh, Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Nice. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez.
Oh.
I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Dang.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Fucking snatching that cookie.
You're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Well then, speak your mind, Yuri. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh?
So many is.
No, I'm not. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music at all, or as well, Monica. Fuck, I fucked it up.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Rochelle.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet.
Rochelle!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know, the festival coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay!
She got distracted. I was like, what?
Hey, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Are you going with Rochelle to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Rochelle?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm talking to a kid at a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. God, that sounds boring.
Okay. That sounds kind of dull.
Do.
Rochelle! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Crossing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland!
Jesus.
Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know?
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say it like that, it's embarrassing! But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited! The festival is gonna be so much fun!
Sayori spins herself around the hallway again.
Hey, Rochelle, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet, and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too! They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names.
All right, that's one down. Oh.
All right, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah! I dropped one by accident! Ah! Smack.
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow!
Crayons hurt.
You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori.
But it hurts!
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead.
What the heck?
What is this turning into? I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Shell?
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Haha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Just leave her on the floor.
Leave her there with her crayons.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway.
Pat on the shoulder.
Wait, I love the idea that he runs, like he pats her, and then he fucking bumps it. He's like, I'm out.
I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one.
Oh, how sweet.
In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori.
Oh, she's still there.
Yep.
Dang, she hasn't even moved.
She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. They weren't in order.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot!
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
See you later, Epic. Oh yeah, we still got
Yeah, have a good night, Epic.
Bye, Epic.
J
If
negative
they're
gaming.
On. Okay, I'm copying the name right now.
Okay, because we do owe him for last time.
We do owe him one.
It stings.
Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Rochelle? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Whoa.
No, what do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things that I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. It's apple juice, Hazen.
It's spreading apple juice to her face.
I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Shell, I didn't think you realized it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years.
This is going full anime now.
Real anime. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even knew it, I'm treating you like that. Oh, before I even know it, I'm treating you like that.
Like that. Do it like this.
I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Rochelle? I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Yes, Sayori. Yes, it will.
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Well, anyway, you're fucking dumb. Were you able to find anything we needed?
I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around her.
I forgot all the stuff. Oh, that sounds like me.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Rochelle.
Ah, well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an invention.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
Oh, goodness. Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat.
Who you going?
I'm just gonna go from top to bottom.
So she said.
Rochelle, I really love your poems.
The face doesn't match the words.
I can't believe you hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess
that... Oh.
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
You gotta say wah 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 for some reason.
What?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my stupid life? You somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I'm trying to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe?
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Rochelle. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because... Well... It's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood! I didn't write this for you! Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Nice. Good sound effect.
Yeah. I broke my pencil!
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pencil she dropped.
Of course she bends down.
But being
Uh-oh,
inattentive
here it
of her
comes.
surroundings, she bumps
Here
right
it
into me.
comes.
Sorry!
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil.
She did that on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh, goodness.
Bottles. Wow, I don't like the first person. I pop off my scalp with a little of a cookie jar, with the lid of the cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger, oh my god, and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. I don't even know what she's talking about anymore. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me think of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go. Oh my freaking A! Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping.
My goodness.
Oh my god. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the bottom, shatters against the between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow, I have no idea what that poem was written about.
Huh.
I just...
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Wow.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, I think that's a good spot to stop for now.
Yeah,
I think so.
It's going so long, and like we didn't get to the twist yet, but like, man, I didn't realize how long it takes to get there.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot. It's very wordy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is called Doki Doki Literature.
And a visual novel is its label, so that makes
It really
sense.
is.
What's going on is like, so I think we're close to the twist. I think we're close.
I'm guessing it comes at the event.
I think it happens once we get through the rest of this day, I think is when the twist begins.
Yeah.
So what we'll do then, we'll just have to continue it whenever.
Yeah, I think we'll do another stream of this and pick it back up from here if you want to.
Yeah,
save it.
we'll just whenever Rochelle's free again, so we can.
Yeah, we'll do
all
this
three
again
do
sometime. And pick it
Cool.
up. But I had a really fun time doing all the voices for this shit.
That was a lot
It
of
was
fun.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Sarah, no, we haven't done the other one yet. We need Joseph's roommate for that one, Carissa. She's gonna join us in that because she knows what she's doing and we don't.
Oh, Phantasmophobia.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I guess that'll be after we do the next episode of this one to wrap it up. We'll move on to that one and other games in between.
Yeah, sounds right.
Cool. So do you? What is that person that we're supposed to raid?
I'll type it in the chat real quick. J Negative Gaming. Cooter, thank you for joining.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
appreciate it, man.
I'm glad that you had fun.
Sorry if the other guy got a little extreme. I was reading like parts of what he was saying. It was distracting me from my words here.
Same. I like was trying really hard to like pay attention to both, and I was just like losing my spot.
You know, some of it was really funny. Like there's some things that legit I started cracking up. But then towards the end, he started getting a little too rude, a little too vulgar and misogynistic. And I'm like, all right, nope, we're done with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's your friend. Okay, right on.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
So, I don't really know much about J Negative Gaming, but it is someone that is a friend of Epic's, I think. So, or at least somebody that Epic really likes. So, give them a warm welcome when we jump into this raid.
Yeah, and he usually leads us to pretty good people.
Yeah, and like I don't know if we're streaming again this week until Saturday with the holidays and stuff going on.
Oh shit,
are we
that's
still
right.
streaming Saturday or are we?
No. Wait, when is Thanksgiving Thursday?
Yeah. Thursday.
I'm free Saturday morning then, if you are.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm free Saturday morning.
Okay.
Maybe we can finish this up then.
We could probably finish this Saturday.
Internship this weekend.
That's right.
Hey,
You're off
nice.
This weekend. So, yeah, maybe we'll come back and do more of this on Saturday. So we'll be back Saturday, but I don't think we're doing anything in between. So we won't see everybody for a little bit.
Yeah,
But
possibly
new episode of Cartoon
Wednesday.
Boom is coming out Saturday though. So
Yes.
check that out. Charlie Brown Christmas. Check out the podcast. Go to nerdsloth.com. Check out all the podcasts. All that good stuff. All right. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you later. If not, have a happy holiday. Enjoy
Peace.
pie Thanksgiving.
Enjoy your holiday.
Yes.
Rating.
So long, friends. Loving you.